I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor, and today I have a special guest, a great mortgage broker who's going to talk about the 3 common mistakes that first-time homebuyers make in regards to obtaining a loan. So let's get to it. Okay, so today we are going to get the lender questions answered from an expert in the field, Paul Obrantz, a California mortgage broker with clear-to-close-brokers.com. Hey Paul, thanks again for being here. So I find with a lot of first-time home buyers that there's a lot of confusion around the lending process and everything, and I'm wondering if you could whittle down the top 3 mistakes that you see home buyers making.
Yeah, absolutely, Karrie. That's a great question. The first common mistake, especially when speaking with me, is first-time home buyers' first question, which makes sense, is about interest rate. Now, interest rate is important. I started a whole mortgage company or brokerage because interest rates are important, but it shouldn't be the focus of the initial conversation. Things such as your credit score, down payment, where you buy, how much, all these things go into interest rate. The first question or the first meeting with a loan officer should really be about a high-level overview of the buying process to see if it makes sense for you, if the payments make sense, the cash to close, your credit score. Then as you progress, the interest rate should become important. So one thing you need to know is you can't lock in an interest rate until you get into contract. So that's going to be number 1. Number 2 is they rely only on their online research. Look, the internet's amazing. You can find out so much about the buying process, but you want to run it by somebody that's been doing this for 20 years. There's a lot of misconceptions that are out there. For example, FHA has the best interest rates, but it's not right for everybody. One thing they don't know, if you put more than 20% down, you're still going to have mortgage insurance. A lot of times payments on Zillow are incorrect because the property taxes aren't calculated correctly. So you don't want to just to stick to your online research. You want to confirm that with a professional. The third thing is waiting to the last minute to get pre-approved. I'm not saying this is going to happen to you, but a lot of people wait until they want to put an offer in just to find out that either they don't qualify or the payments are too high. Maybe their credit score is not good enough to get what they expected. Getting pre-approved early in the process, there's no commitment. It's still an educational piece, but it's going to ensure that when you're out looking for houses, there's going to be no unexpected surprises. So those are the 3 common mistakes, or things that I wish people would change regarding their home search as first-time home buyers.
Okay, Paul, those are so helpful. But I was just thinking, first of all, about the pre-approval. It's agents that also want people to have pre-approvals when they're out on the process of looking at homes. There's a couple of reasons. One, if they happen to love a home and they want to put an offer that day, they're not ready, and it makes it really hard for an agent to get up to pace. And another thing is that, here where we are in Marin, there actually are home sellers that won't allow people into their homes unless they're pre-approved. So there's so many reasons to get pre-approval, just like you're saying. Okay, so I have one more question, and that is, so when people are doing this research and going through this process, what do you think? Should they talk to more than one lender? What do you think is a good idea?
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing that most people don't know. If you have a lender pull your credit, you can have another lender or more than one lender pull your credit within a 30-day or 45 days. There's 2 lines of thought. So I say 30 days to be conservative, where it's only treated as one credit pull. Options are good. But here's my suggestion to you. If you're going to get pre-approved with someone like me who's a broker, you may want to try something like a bigger bank or maybe like a credit union. You want to diversify so you ensure that once you get in a contract, you'll be presented with the best options for your situation.
Well, thank you, Paul. That information is so helpful to the viewers. If people would like to ask you something, how can they get a hold of you?
Fantastic, Karrie. I would love that. It's really easy. You can either go to my website, which is www.myhomeloanteam.com, or just give me a call, 707-494-7017. Would love to connect with you.
Thank you, Paul, for providing all that information. And if you'd like more information about living in Marin County or some information regarding all the recent real estate changes, check out the videos that should be showing right now. Hey, and please subscribe. It helps. Thank you for watching and have a great day.